Good morning, good morning. I don't know how about you guys, but I think there must have been some strange energy in the world last night because I woke up at 4:30 this morning and my brain was wide awake. And that was not because I got plenty of sleep last night. But I just got up, I was like, hey, you know what? The world started. Let's just make this thing happen. And you know what I woke up thinking about this morning? I woke up thinking about hammer pants. So everybody remembers MC Hammer, 90s icon, early 90s, gold lame pants, people. Those were gold lame stretchy pants. That's the kind of stuff we lived for back then. It was awesome. And I want to talk a little bit about your special sauce. So MC Hammer was known not only for that song, but also specifically for those pants. Hammer pants are really about finding what your special sauce is, and then leveraging that to create a difference in the world. MC Hammer was known for them, and he used that to leverage people's awareness about him. He created an entire icon, an entire brand around not only his music but his look. And we all have something that's our personal hammer pants, whether it's whether it's a personal geeky thing. Like for me, I completely geek out on state houses and big civic projects like dams and tunnels and bridges. But the thing that you have, that thing that turns you on, that lights you up, that makes you, jubilant or buoyant. And in an era where I grew up, we didn't express, like, your personal geekdom didn't really matter. Your personal loves, the things that light you up, those didn't really matter if they didn't fit into the framework of what everybody else thought was appropriate or proper or acceptable or fit in. There is no greater gift you can give your kids than by being fully self-expressive with those things that light you up. It is your special sauce. It is the thing that sets you apart. My friend Stan used to wear the most outlandish clothes, including brightly colored pants. So when I was thinking hammer pants, I went to Stan. Now, Stan is no longer with us. He was an iconic bumper artist. And what he would do is he would spot weld 50s era bumpers together. So he would go and buy 5, 8, 15 tons of bumpers that he pulled off of old 50s era cars in the Southwest, and then he would spot weld them together into these most amazing sculptures you'd ever seen in your life. We still have a ton of his work at our house. He used to be unabashedly self-expressive in everything he did. From the clothing that he chose, which because of where we lived, you could actually buy custom outdoor gear and choose the colors. And he always used to choose the most outlandish colors. And I remember giving him a bunch of hell about that. I'm like, look at that. I was like, that's the most awful color combination I've ever seen. And he was always so right on his game. And he just looked back at me, he goes, I'd be more interested in being self-expressive than fitting in and looking like every other sheep in the world. And that really took me back, and I remember that conversation to this day, because that's the way I was brought up. If it didn't fit in what other people were expecting, then I needed to keep it to myself. If it didn't fit in with what other people wanted or the expectations of or we don't do that, then don't do that at all. And what that ended up leaving me doing was feeling unexpressed, like never finding my way, never feeling satisfied, and never on a path to finding true fulfillment in my life. So let's go back to hammer pants. So I'm curious if you know what your special sauce is. Like for me, my special sauce is really around creating video and creating content and trying to make a difference for fathers who want to raise kids and have them fully self-expressed. That's what it is. And I have a feeling it's going to morph over time. But it's also a lot of other things. I've got a lot of other things. Whatever that thing that is that lights you up, you need to chase that down. You need to chase that down like your hair's on fire, because this life is really short. We get one swing at it. And it is way too short just to be giving it away or trying to fit into what other people's expectations are of who we should be or what we should be up to. The planet needs your special sauce. The planet needs your special sauce. You need your special sauce. And if you're a parent, so do your kids. They need consistency. They need guidance. They need structures, they need boundaries. They need all of those things, and they need us to be consistent. But they also are not served if what they see about adulthood is that we fit in, we're exhausted, we work too much, and we're never lit up. So whatever that thing is that lights you up, find what it is, and I bet you know, but find what it is, chase it down, and show it to them, show it to the world. I was thinking this morning, you know, of all the people that have left me, Stan usually is the one that comes to mind first. And it was because we were close, but it was in no small part because of his bravery and his unwillingness to compromise his self-expression. He was a guy who was willing to live full-time as an artist and sacrifice to do it. This world will not be the same if we don't get to see your self-expression, if we don't get to see what lights you up, your special sauce out in the world, because it's a gift. It's an inspiration for others. It's a gift to yourself, and it is an extraordinary gift to your kids. It's an extraordinary gift to your kids. Wherever your hammer pants are, you need to go find them. You take them out of the closet, and you need to put them back on and go out there and give them some hammer time. In the comments below, yes, I am, I'm going to put a link to that flash mob where all those LA dancers went and did hammer time in a skinny jeans store in LA. It's time for me to run. You guys have been great. You guys all have a great day. Thanks so much for being here. I'll talk to you soon.